Well, good morning. It's been a little while since I shared anything. I've been just busier than a one-legged man in a karate tournament, so I haven't really taken much time to do anything. But I made this powder horn. This is the third one I've ever made. I got into these, I think last year, the year before. Just fun little piddle around project hobby thing. This one I made out of bison horn. Jerry Messmer over at Powder Horns and More turned out this base plug for me because I didn't have one or couldn't find one that would fit like a 3-inch base that this bison horn has. So he turned that one out for me. Good guy. Give him business if you are of the mind. Anyway, I've got a lot of hours into this one. It's not perfect, but it's only my third one. This is first one I ever made right here. Made that from a cow horn. Did this little scrimshaw antelope on it and just made a plug out of pine. This is an original from the 1860s. I don't know if you'll be able to see the writing on there, but it says, used by S. Payne in 1864. Now, I've gone through and looked at records and stuff, and I found records for an S. Payne in the Civil War. I'm assuming that was probably a Southern style horn. It was potentially used in the Civil War, but I can't find anything for sure because I don't know who S. Payne was. But so that was the first one I ever made. The second one is this guy right here. This is also bison horn. I made this one last year. And it was fun. I made the plug out of a piece of curly oak. That was hard to work. But that was kind of a fun project. And then my buddy Chris gave me another horn. And I was like, you know what? I've got to do another one. So this is it. There's a lot of imperfections in it. I had some horn splits to deal with. That one right there I filled in with pine pitch glue. And mostly because it matches the color of the horn and kind of conceals it a little bit unless you really look at it. But yeah, so there's my third ever powder horn, and it'll probably end up on my possibles bag for next year. And yeah, I'm excited about it. Oh, you know what? I'm sure somebody's going to ask about my gun room. This is my gun and reloading room. I'm a avid reloader. I load for all kinds of stuff and do some gunsmithing. I do a little bit of leather work and collect old gun stuff, and that's a bass my uncle caught when I was a kid, and he's passed away, so I inherited that, and that's a reminder of him. And there's another hat rack there. That's my well room in there. And there's my fishing gear and powder and primers and fly tying gear and traps. And then I've got my little storage area in here that I keep hunting and camping gear in, and whole mess of fishing rods and all the fun stuff. Anyway, I figured somebody was going to ask for a tour of the gun room once they saw this video. But back to the subject at hand. I made all this by hand. I think the only power tool I used was a drill to drill those holes for the pins. And those pins are just little, they're just little nails with a rounded domed head. I'm guessing this is going to hold about a pound of powder or so. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys are all having a good one, because I sure am.